first congratulate all of the other nominees that are here today. It is an absolute honor and blessing to be here with you guys. I would also like to thank Mr. Proden for this nomination, along with Dr. Clifton and Mr. Mancino for taking time out of their busy schedule to be here today. It means a lot to me that I am being recognized for my story and for the person I am today. One of the biggest challenges in my life was growing up with immigrant parents and living in a low-income household. Although I can now look back and see this as a blessing, it was not an easy journey. My story is similar to other students who have immigrant parents. The common experiences of having to become more independent, having to grow faster, feeling unseen by your own family at times, navigating through the weight of unspoken guilt, and trying to meet the standards placed upon you by society. As I reached my teen and tween years, I continued to battle through everything that came my way as an immigrant daughter. Many things made me question why I had to grow up and be so independent at such a young age. I questioned why I couldn't be like my friends and go to my parents to ask about homework we were assigned, or why I was the only one who had to translate things from English to Spanish for them. From my point of view, I could not rely on my parents for academic help or emotional support, since my parents at the time primarily only understood Spanish, and my parents had only studied up to high school in Mexico. This all made me understand that there's not always going to be someone for you to rely on, and that you can only rely on yourself. This has been helpful growing up, and I carry it with me, but also hurtful when you feel like you're going to be a burden on someone for asking for help or feeling down. As I mentioned before, I saw this as a challenge, but as I have grown older, I now see this as a huge blessing. Instead of being sad about how things were when I was younger, I focus on the positive side and push myself to make a difference every day, whether that's with different leadership roles at school, rigorous academics, or simply reaching out to different students at school. While there were many ups and downs, I know that my parents did the best they could with how they grew. And just like I am learning to navigate through the ups and downs of life, so are they, because it's their first time living too. My parents have always been a bit more strict while growing up, and back then I always wished that they would give me more freedom. But now I see that they were only so strict because they love and care about me so much and only want what's best for me. I really wouldn't be who I am today without them and all that they have taught me. I want to exude the kind of love, hard work, loyalty, and devotion that they show to us, to my sister and I, and to one another. To finish off, I want to thank God for all He has done and will do, and for blessing me with this beautiful life I have. And to my parents, I want to thank them for doing everything they can to provide the life for their kids that they never had. I want to use this opportunity that they have given me to make sure that their sacrifices don't go down the drain and make them proud. For college, I plan to major in Spanish and get my bachelor's and master's degrees to then become a teacher who is there to teach students and make a safe place for them to feel heard and loved, just as a lot of my past teachers have. But to my biggest inspiration since freshman year, Senora Baez, thank you for all you have done for me since the first time we met on Zoom. You have always been there for me, both in and outside of the classroom, and have been crucial in my high school journey and in my dream of becoming an amazing teacher, just like yourself. It has been an absolute blessing to have you in my life, and I'm forever grateful for you. Thank you for your time.